unplanned, guys. I hadn't planned this broadcast, but I just wanted to show you these girls and also show you a tulip tree, guys. So I'll take you down to that in about 5-10 minutes. So I'm only going to stay on for 10 minutes. I always say that, I know, but yes, I am only staying on for 10 minutes, guys. And we got the little man next to us at the moment. But so we're back down. I was up the office today, so only a quick broadcast today because it's been dreadful weather as well. It's not been nice at all. But I thought I'd just have a walk around where we live. I actually live just over the back here, so pretty close to where we are now. So bear with me. There is a lot of activity happening around this beautiful building, this beautiful hotel, you could say. Good morning, Brenda. How are you, my friend? Hello, hamsters across the world. Good evening, Michael. How you doing? But yeah, I was just going to take you down because I've never known. I was speaking to the gardener here yesterday, and the first time I've ever heard of a tulip tree. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing that in the summer when the flowers and everything come out in it. But yeah, it's a 250-year-old tree in here, as a lot of these would be. This is a building which was actually built back in 1830. It's known as Ballykeely House. It is now turned into an hotel based in 1970. But absolutely fabulous. And then you've got all these little girls around. Look at these, and they're just so beautiful. And let's not mention anything about having them on a plate, guys. We'll leave that out for this one. Hey, Rob, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. But see the little calves in, they're just beautiful. But you can see some of the trees in the background there. Hi, James, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, my God, Teddy, what are you doing? You're not going in there tonight? No. But some of the trees which are around these fields, guys, are just so old. I know, Rob. Move over, move over. And that's what Teddy keeps telling me now. Like, so I apologize. Hi, Amy, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't have a tripod or anything with me tonight, so I'm only holding the phone because I had no intention of broadcasting, guys. But you know me, if I come across anything cute or come across anything nice, and it's been a dreadful day as well. So I find this cute. I love looking at these girls across here. They've all got their own character and they all look. Now, some of them actually got, I think there was a bull in here at one stage. I think the bull's actually gone. Oh, no, it could be actually. There's the bull actually lying down there, believe it or not. Now, we don't have the big horns or anything like that. But yeah, that's the Mr. Bull there. He's damn so pretty. How is Teddy doing? Teddy's doing grand now. Yeah, I took the bandage off his leg now. It reminds me of my morning show. Yeah, no problem at all. I just wanted to take you down to show you this tree though, because I was only speaking to the gardener yesterday. We was late coming out last night. The weather was actually bad, and I was talking about the different trees because I walked through these woods and everything in front here, which is part of the Ballykeely house as well. Like, and there's a massive tree which has come down. I speak to him about it, and apparently they had to chop it down the other day because it had started to bow at the trunk at the bottom of it, and they were scared because a lot of children like walk around the woods as well, basically dog walkers and then just normal walkers as well. Like, so there was a lot of people around here, so they needed to chop the tree down, so it's blocking the actual walkway at the minute. So I was talking to the gardener last night, but he was telling you about this tulip tree there, which has been there for the approximate around about 200 to 250 years, like, and the lifespan of a tulip tree is only around about 200 years. So I'll show you that when we get near to the actual house there. Lots of napping going on in that field. There is, yeah. Hi there, how are you? Hiya. There is lots of napping going on in that field, actually. Rest in peace, tree. No, it's still alive, Sarah. It's still alive. But yeah, the one which actually fell down, yeah, it was starting to rot along the bottom. Hi, Jim. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, Orlando there. But you can see these girls. There's a few calves around, guys. It's just beautiful to see them out in the field this time of year. Oh, sorry, Mammy. Now, that is a cow over there. Like, there is lots of heifers in here as well. Like, difference between an heifer and obviously a cow is an heifer hasn't given birth to any calves. As soon as they've given birth to the calves, then they become a cow. And you notice, like, they get the udders and the teats underneath. Like, the heifers, you notice around the field, like, basically don't have the udders or the teats. So there you go, a little bit of info for you this fine evening. I was going to say afternoon, like it's coming up to evening now. There's a few people walking around, like as you can see. This is a field we usually walk in as well. There's a beautiful pond over in the far distance there. Victoria, how are you, my friend? Peter, how you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, I just wanted to. Thanks a million. Appreciate the award, Peter. You're very, very kind. Thanks, Victoria. You're so, so kind. I just wanted to take you down to show you this tulip tree because, like I say, very, very. There's only very, very rare as well. Yeah, Monica. Very, very rare. There's only probably three of them around in Ireland at the moment. Like so, to actually see one, like, it's very, very strange and actually be told, "Hi there." I didn't even know. I walk by this tree so, so many times, and I'm thinking, oh my God, yeah, it's just to actually be told by the gardener yesterday that there's only about three of them around in Ireland, and nothing spectacular, guys. Just a normal tree. But apparently, in the summer when the flowers and everything come out, that's why it's known as a tulip tree, is because the flowers on it actually look like tulips. So I'm actually going to look forward to actually seeing it now in the actual summer. So this is the beautiful Ballykeely house. Like I say, built in 1830, turned into an hotel in 1970. It's owned by the Leckie family. Basically, they used to own a lot of our village here. I live just over the back here, like we're very, very rural here in the middle of nowhere. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm missing you on. Hi, Mustafa. How are you? Where are you able to do a broadcast this week? I'm I'm just up to my eyes with work. Like I say, that was only a quick broadcast, Mike. I will speak to you. I'll get into it. I'll DM you on Twitter. Oh, there is Teddy wandering on the trail. He is. He is here. He's around. Brenda, I appreciate the warn, my friend. You're very, very kind. So, yeah, during COVID and everything like that, they were doing takeaway meals at the weekend and everything. And people, what they actually doing, you can see the little, what do you call it? I don't know what you call them. This canopy type here. People were sitting in the garden with their picnics and everything like that. And it's just so beautiful. But the actual building is absolutely fabulous as well. If you look at the front of it, now people have said that it's actually haunted, but I'm yet to believe that. Yeah, I will do, Michael. I'll drop you a note on Twitter. People do say it's actually haunted. Now, I'm yet to believe it, but you can see this dates back to 1830. So, yeah, I could well believe it. This actually also has its own funeral, its own graveyard. Now, I have took you up to the graveyard in the past, guys. The graveyard is here. I think there's 18 of the Leckie family actually buried in there. It's in like a walled garden, and it is quite eerie when you actually go in there. Brenda, you're very, very kind. It's very, very eerie when you go in there. Now, Teddy, on a couple of occasions, we've been in there like late at night and when it's been dark, and Teddy would not go in there. So, whether there's something there, I'm not quite sure. But hey, there could well be. But this is the actual beautiful Ballykeely house. It's like you could say, an upper market hotel now. Some of the rooms, only a select few rooms there, but they've also got their own cottages and everything over to the right as well. But absolutely fabulous. And we come here for Sunday lunch, like when everything is back to normal, guys. We would come here for our Sunday lunch. Oh well, you never know. Maybe some can see the haunted, some can't. Maybe Teddy knows. Victoria, who knows? Exactly, who knows? So this is like the side of the hotel now, guys. Lead you down into the woods behind now. Take you down to the fountain, just actually show you. But this is the tree I was actually telling you about. This is what's known as a tulip tree, guys. And like I say, the gardener was telling me estimates from anything from 200 to 250 years old. That's just absolutely beautiful, though. And like I say, I'm looking forward to actually seeing this. I really am. Obviously, in the summertime, hopefully when the flowers and everything start to come out of it. But that's known as a tulip tree. And like you said, there's only possibly around about two or three around in Ireland today. So very, very rare in Ireland. I know you do get them in other countries and everything like that, but not in Ireland. Whether it's due to the climate, I'm not quite sure. I didn't ask him that, but there you go. This is the beautiful tulip tree, and this is why I started the broadcast, guys. So I took a few pictures of it, and I'll post that up on Twitter. So this is their actual, like, their back garden, you could say, and it's so beautifully manicured. Like, you can actually more or less play billiards on there. Like, it's so beautiful cut. Yeah, they look fantastic. Really, Victoria, you've actually seen a tulip tree, yeah? I've never ever seen one. So, well, I have seen one. I've seen one more or less every other day, like when I pass through here, when I am here. Look at this little lad. Oh, bless him. Yeah, they look fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing it now. Yeah, but yeah, so during the COVID and everything like that, you was able to buy a picnic here at the weekends and everything, then come and sit out on the lawns. Obviously, during the winter, you won't be doing that because it's too wet and too miserable and not in real life. Images online. Ah, Victoria. Okay, okay. Well, hopefully, I will be able to bring you some images. There's something singing out to me there, guys. We do get a few birds of prey around here as well, so it's gorgeous in that respect as well. But this is taking you down to the back of the hotel now. Now, this is probably one of my favourite trees right in front of you. Now, this is just absolutely what type of tree? I haven't got a clue, but it is humongous. It is massive. It is a really, really big tree. And actually, if you look at the trunk of it, it's nothing like your, what do you call them you get out in America, absolutely, where you more or less drive through the center of it. Like, I mean, it's not one of them. Is it the redwoods? Is it something like that? I would love to see them eventually. But yeah, it's nothing like that. But it is a big, big tree. It's like the equivalent of a 5 or 6 trees, you could say. But this is basically the back of the hotel now. This is one of their conference rooms, you could say. They do a lot of wedding. Hey, Mel, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, Redwood, that's it. Ah, Mel, thanks a million. Appreciate the hi and hi back to yourself, my friend. But this is where they do a lot of the weddings and everything. There's a number of conference rooms actually in the hotel. I think there's about 3 or 4 different conference rooms. I've been here like with a soccer club and also the functions with a GAA club, which is GAA is Gaelic football. And I've been here, but also this part here. This is where a lot of people, like weddings wise, they gather around here, and then you've got the balcony here where people can actually sit out. And for those who smoke, they're obviously safe enough to smoke outside here. They can have the drink outside, especially when they've got a bit of nice weather. But this is where a lot of photographs are taking place as well. See the bench over the other side? This is where the bride and groom would actually sit, and then the cameraman, depending on who it was, he would get some angle on there with the fountain actually at full whack and get some beautiful pictures of the bride and groom there behind the actual fountain. And obviously underneath the tree in the back as well, and just all the beautiful different greens you can actually see in the picture as well. But it's absolutely fabulous. And then you get people just sitting out here. As you can see, there's 4 benches around here, all stone benches as well, very, very old as well. You got the beautiful lamps. So at night time as well, like your lamps would be lit up. You'd obviously see the fountain, and there used to be lights in the fountain as well. So at night time, it's just as spectacular as is during the day. But you can see some of the old stone benches and look at the markings on them, guys. I mean, what they symbolize, I don't quite know, but very, very old. Very, very old, as you can see. Whether they date back to the same time the hotel was built back in 1830, I'm not quite sure. And look at this lad. He says, come on, Dad. He says, I'm being very, very good at the moment. I'm being very, very good. But I'll take you around just to actually show you the tree which actually come down. And then I'm going to love you and leave you guys. And I said I'd only be quick this month. I can imagine it all decked up and beautiful with lights, flowers. And, Victoria, exactly. And it does look absolutely beautiful when it's done up. And obviously when the garden out here, and there's just such a lot of space for weddings and everything. And obviously the music can be blasting out because there's nothing nearby you. You're in no city, you're in no town, and you're in the middle of nowhere as well. I live over the back here, and you can hear the music like when there is a wedding on or when there's a function on here. You can actually hear it quite well. But I'll take you around to this part here where the tree actually come down, and then I'm going to love you and leave you. I might take you over the back there just to actually show you. This is also another photo spot here in the actual gardens of this beautiful Ballykeelia manor house here. And you've got a swing over on the left. And again, this is basically put up for the likes of the bride and groom to get their photographs and everything taken on this. Who wouldn't want to be on in their beautiful suits and their beautiful white gowns swinging on a swing? I don't know about that, guys. Especially if there's a lot of mud on the floor. I don't think the bride would be too happy on a wedding gown dragging along that floor, hey. But yeah, that's what it's actually there for, guys. It's basically up for the basically the bride and groom to have the pictures. And as you can see, at the moment, it's not freshly polished, but come any weddings or anything like that, they give that a good polish and a coat of varnish, and it is sparkling. It is sparkling. You could actually have a shave in it. But this is the beautiful gardens now. I don't know whether my reception is going to hold up, guys, because we have got, like I said, a lot of trees inside as well. But another part of the gardens as well, you've got a beautiful green area here as well, where a lot of people tend to relax and sit around and basically have picnics and everything around it. Just this part here, it's not much, but it's just so beautiful. You like shelters, you've got these wonderful trees all the way. Thanks for the lovely tour. Have an excellent evening all, and take good care to you and Teddy. Victoria, I really appreciate you dropping in, my friend. I really do. So this is all I was going to show you guys. I was going to take you up to this one. This is the tree which actually come down, which they had to chop down. Alicia, how are you, my friend? Alicia, hopefully I can see a picture of the tree which they had to chop down because they were scared in the bad weather we had over the weekend and everything like that. And you can actually see the boughs along the bottom. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to take him off the lead. Teddy, wait. I put him on the lead. But you can see how it's actually hot, and I see what the gardener was actually telling me yesterday. Reception is dropping a bit here for me. Yeah, I think it probably is now, Victoria, yeah, because I noticed that when I tried to book it, but yeah, this actually had to come down, winds and everything like that, and they decided to chop 50 life through it, like myself. And a lot of children had actually walked people around it, but this tree which actually passes over at the minute. But yeah, we actually climbed over that earlier on, like, but as you can see, it's an old tree which actually I'm all good. I just go for a little walk. Teddy's already had a. I work based in my house, so we walked up there. I was in the office today, like, so 77 miles up, 7 miles. So I was going to head down the river, but I weren't quite sure on the weather this evening because we've had a lot of rain about today as well. So I thought we'll give that a miss tonight. I'm not back up the office now for until next week, which is good. It saves me the journey. Yes, I can see the images here and there, but it certainly sounds like a Happsters challenge stream. Oh, really? Am I starting to sound like a robot? I know when reception starts to go that you start to sound like a robot. So I'll try and get away from this part now. So I do apologize, guys, if the reception and the picture's starting to fade on me a little bit now. But as I can say, we are in the middle of a wooded area in the middle of nowhere. And listen, let me stay quiet. Listen to them beautiful birds. Isn't that just beautiful sounds? Hi, Tina, how are you? Good to see my reception's starting to go, so I'm going to try and get away from this part. If I can find where the little Teddy went. The Teddy has done a runner on me. Beautiful area. Oh, it's just an absolutely gorgeous place, Mel, where you can finish your work, you can head down. Well, like I say, I'm only 5-minute walk away from here. So, yeah, the beautiful sounds of the birds. Is there anything better, guys? It really isn't. And obviously, the flowing water as well. That's another lover of mine. I love to listen to like waterfalls and fountains and any running water down a river. I think it's just a beautiful sound. Lovely sounds, exactly. Hey, Carol, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. So this in the day, guys, this down to my left now. I'm going to, I said I was going to close this off. What we're on now, we're on 19 minutes. Oh my God. I said 5, 10 minutes. But I'll just take you down to this part here, guys, because this is where in the day, in the 1830s, guys, this is where the stables and everything, and where the butlers and all this sort of people, like the, what do you call them? Not the gentries, not the, basically butlers and all that, people who looked after the guests and everything. This is where they'd be actually living and everything. Now, at the moment, they are actually doing all this up inside, and I think they're making them into conference places as well. So they're doing a lot of work around here at the minute. But this is where we live, guys, and I will just take you down the lane in a minute, because you can actually see the mountains from where we are now, and the beautiful Mount Leinster, where we often you see me broadcasting from. But I won't be there for a little while. I'm trying to bring you somewhere different. As the last couple of weeks, I have brought you totally different broadcasts. We've been down to the lighthouse. We've been to Blessington Lake. We brought you to the castle at the weekend. We brought you to show you the seals. If nobody's seen the seals at the weekend, guys, please check out one of my broadcasts from I think that was on Saturday, but we went down to see the beautiful seals, around 500 odd seals. Incredible the amount of seals which were actually there. But yeah, well worth if anybody likes seals out here, then yeah, definitely well worth a look. But that is the beautiful Mount Leinster and the beautiful Blackstairs Mountains right in front of it, in the distance there. And we should get to see Mount Leinster just to the left there. So bear with me. So this is what I was saying about they're making these into a further conference rooms and more places. I don't know what, I've not looked inside at all. We have a mama blue jay that's been driving at me when I take the garbage out. Must be babies in a nest somewhere. Ah, oh, blue jay. We had a jay in our garden last year. Now our jays are slightly different to you. They are blue, but they are if you look at the European jay compared to like the jay which you get out there is a difference. But yeah, we had the jay and it was the most fantastic. It was coming back for, I think we had it for about 2 weeks, and it was coming back feeding on the nuts like in our garden. And oh my God, it was just the most beautiful sight to actually see. But yeah, never give out about birds in your garden. But if it's attacking you, then that's a different story. I know when I've been out to the beach or anything, when I've been to see the puffins and everything like that, I got attacked by the seagulls, and oh my God, it's quite scary actually. Even though they're a lot smaller than what we actually are, it's just, oh my God, it's quite scary when you get one of these coming down at your head. Now, there's usually, you can see what I'm saying about big black clouds, guys. These are starting to come across now. If they're the ones which I had up the office, then this is going to absolutely tip it down. Oh my God. It was like somebody was throwing buckets of water down on the car on the way home. I showed a friend who loves lighthouses, the one broadcast you did, he loved it. Oh, Molly, I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks, Egner. You're very, very kind. I did say Edna then, not Egner. We have Mama, but yeah, the blue jays are absolutely gorgeous bird. But yeah, wait till I'm able to, hopefully towards probably either the first or second week in June, I'll take you out to the beautiful Salty Islands where we get to see the puffins and the gannets out there. And it is just my little paradise out there. I just love being there just to see these puffins more or less coming up and eating from your hand. Like they come that close to you. They are just an absolutely beautiful. And if you are lucky, like the last time we was there last June, we usually go across there every year. She's pretty big. I just hurry up and leave. You hurry up and leave, Molly. Yeah, maybe that's the same as what I did with the goals. They always say like carry either an umbrella or I've got like like a pole which I carry for the camera as well. They say just put that up above your head, and obviously they can't dive bomb in at you. That's what I got told by a photographer before. So basically, carry something above your head so they can't come down at you. But you with the seagulls, I don't know whether you're aware, or with any type of gulls which is down on the actual seafront or anything, basically you get 3 warnings from them. Basically, you'll hear, if you go near to a gull's nest or anything like that, you'll hear this high-pitched squealing, and then they'll start to dive bomb you. Okay, once they start to dive bomb you, the next stage, if you don't move away from their nest, they will start to, excuse the expression, but they will poo on you. They will bird poo on you. As soon as you get hit by bird poo, you don't have any more lessons, guys. If you haven't moved away when you get hit by the bird poo, then you are going to basically be attacked, and they will literally come down. I've seen bee people attacked. And the funny story on this. I've said it many times. As you know, I'm an ex-fireman. I was in the fire service for 18 years over in the UK, but I worked at a base there in Newquay, and a good friend of mine, I think it's good luck. Oh, yeah, it's not good luck if you get an attack in your team, believe me. But yeah, down in Newquay, it was renowned for like seagull attacks and everything like that. And they were vicious. They are vicious, and they're big as well. I wear a baseball cap, but that sounds like a better idea. Exactly, Molly. Exactly. Yeah. Carry something above your head, and then they can't dive bomb at you. But this is a funny and a true story as well. My friend Rob, still in the fire service now, actually, like this, but he got absolutely fed up with the seagulls coming down and attacking his rubbish. This is a time where they put the rubbish out in black bin liners instead of bins or anything like that. So he used to wake up in the morning, like the bin, when the basically put the bags out in the evening, the bin man used to turn up and take it away. But this night, like this, seagulls come down, attacked it, but one went into his garage and everything, and he thought, well, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Like, I'm going to teach you a lesson. So he shut the door of the garage, didn't he? So there you see this big seagull inside the actual garage and everything. And he thought, right, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to get my German Shepherd, like, I'm going to get the dog, and I'm going to put him into the garage, and that will sort you out, Mr. Seagull. Like, no, no, no. The German Shepherd went in there, and within seconds, the shepherd was crying, scratching at the door, wanting to come out. The seagull basically had the better of the German shepherd. Hey, beautiful people. Hey, bestie, and Teddy. Hey, heavenly do. How are you, my bestie? Good to see you. Teddy's just having a little walk around the field. Usually there's a couple of ponies in here, guys, but it looks like they've been moved on. So Teddy is free to have a little run around the field. I could actually have a little run around the field myself if I fell up to it, but we'll give that a miss for tonight. But yeah, that's a true story about the German Shepherd. He come out howling, and obviously the seagull was still in bits, not a bother on him like this. And he thought, yeah, okay, I better let that seagull disappear, like, and it flew out, and that was it. And he still had rubbish being attacked like on a regular basis. So he never taught him a lesson at all. My only lesson on that is probably buy a plastic bin instead of putting it out in black bin liners. But guys, I tell you what, I think I need to start making tracks, because if this is the weather which I experienced up in the office earlier on today, I was up the office. I didn't get back till around about 4:30 this evening. It could be a very, very heavy shower. So this is, like I say, I live very, very close to the mountains. This is a beautiful Black Stairs Mountains in front, and that's a wonderful Mount Leinster. You can just make it out there, guys. You've seen broadcasts from there in the past. Sorry, this the gate's opening here, so I just need to move away. But there you go. That's the beautiful Black Stairs Mountains there, guys, and the beautiful Mount Leinster. Let me just zoom out, because we've got a van coming down here, so I need to keep an eye on Teddy a second. So, guys, I tell you what, I'm going to rush home now. Did he hurt the dog? No, he was pecking the hell out of him, though, Molly. It's storming here. Heavenly. See this cloud ahead? Like, we've had some really bad weather today on the way down. It was, I was down to like 10 miles an hour, and that was on the motorway in the car, because the rain was coming down that fierce. There was like flash floods along the road and everything. It was crazy. Here, Teddy. Here, boy. Yeah, I think we're going to need to be heading, guys. I can feel the wind starting to pick up. And you know, when you start to feel that wind picking up, you know that, yeah, there's probably a storm on the way. Yeah, get home. I'm only like 10 minutes away from here, Tina, so not too bad. I only live down the lane here, just over the back here, so not too far to go. So, guys, I appreciate you joining. I appreciate the chat. We've stayed on for 28 minutes now, which is a lot longer than I expected, but stay safe. Go, go, go. Heavenly bestie. Thanks a million. And we will talk to you soon, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Have a beautiful night, wherever you are around the world, guys. There's the actual the man himself, the gardener. We had a flash flood, an eye wind yesterday. No flooded basement, but the neighbour's tree fell onto. Oh no, house porch. Oh no. Okay, guys. No matter where you are around the world, stay safe, and remember, be kind to one another, guys. So from myself and Teddy, you know what it is. It's a 3, 2, 1. I tell you what, I'm going to leave you with a beautiful views that way because the sun's shining and you've got some beautiful clouds as well. So for the time being, guys, have a wonderful evening. We will talk to you soon.